Hello. I'm assuming you're asking me if I wanted to do runs, because I was gonna finish up a rise. It's up to you. You don't have to if you don't want to. I'm just chilling. It's my day off. All right. I'll just do that really quick then. I'm gonna finish up a rise today. You don't have to. It's up to you, man. I don't care. I don't even know if I have the fatigue for it, honestly. Actually, I'll go on really quick. Yeah, I'm not sure if I care today, to be honest. It's gonna take like 20 minutes, I think. All right, I'll go on. I'll go on. No, yeah, the new raid comes out today. I so don't care. I could not care less. I don't need toxic gimmicks in my beat 'em up. Good. Alright, come to 44. Run through this, then I'm gonna finish a rise, and then we'll see if there's more I want to do after that. Someone said they might give us the farming improvement update. Oh man, I'm jealous. They might give us the farming improvement update sooner than we think. Apparently, the Japanese version is getting it next month. That will determine if I keep playing this. I hope that will happen, but I heard the Korean version has been updated in like 4 months, so it could go either way. This music is such a downgrade from how it used to be. I'm glad the old dungeons are still in the game. This music does not do it for me. Probably because I played all that Avengers. The music in that game is trash too. Epic battle music. I think Metroid Dread counts too. I can barely remember any of the music in that game, and I played it for like 10 hours. Metroid Dread's soundtrack is probably one of the most disappointing things about it, in my opinion. The music is just, it's not even ambient, it just kind of feels like it's there. It's a bummer. Maybe I should order some dinner. I got a little bit of money left. I might order some dinner. Just make something here. Really put a lot of thought process into this stream. It just felt like nothing really interesting on Twitch right now. Except people streaming how bad the N64 ROMs are on the Switch. Surprising no one. All that money and they can't give you a better experience than just downloading the ROM and running it on your phones. Apparently you don't have access to the C right button unless you buy the N64 controller. You have to do a shortcut. You have to push like R2 and then one of the buttons to do it, which is apparently really awkward for some of the games, especially like Ocarina of Time and stuff. So, like the game's designed to have like single button access to that third slot, the items, and you just don't have that anymore. Watching that for a couple hours, I'm like, alright, I get the gist of it. It's pretty much exactly what I expected. Doing the bare minimum. Oh, I hate these gimmicks, man. It's just not fun. Gimmicks are trash. Can't combo them. The puzzles don't stop. Puzzles and gimmicks. It's great. This used to be a beat 'em up. These bosses. This is why I don't do the raids, because this is what every single raid boss is like. Just hyper armor. Hyper armor and puzzles and gimmicks, and like, not much else. Dude, it's being really nice to you today. You got 2. I'm 0 for 2 right now. Oh. Oh. Even out of the third awakening animation, gimmick still works. It's great. What are invincibility frames? You sure get a lot of them. You don't get shit. Well, thanks for the runs. You, the game liked you more today. Game doesn't like me today. Just wants to give me poop. Alright, well, that's it for this for now. Switch games. Horrendous luck. Hold on a second. I'll make sure I don't have two sources on. It's gonna screw things up. This game already... It already freaks out when I try to play it at 120 FPS. What you guys see is all really choppy. I had to play it on 60. I disabled my auto detect source. Should fix it. DoorDash does not have, they don't have any coupons right now. Like, I got a little bit of extra cash. I could order some dinner. Debating. Hey, what's up, Sage? How you doing? I'm off today, so relaxing. Finish up this modded playthrough, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do after this, to be honest. Probably play some Grid. Yeah, Grid sounds good. Probably take a break from this, play Grid, and then finish that up. Depends on if I order dinner, though. I'm pretty hungry. Tomorrow's stream? You don't have to feel bad about that. Not around, you're not around. It's fine. Not obligated to be here. Sent me a couple bucks lately, so more importantly, you've been my friend. So no guilt. All good. Might not even stream tomorrow, to be honest. I'm planning on... I gotta do some grocery shopping. Go to the game center for a bit. I don't know know how people speedrun this game, because it's like, you pretty much have to run from every enemy. Generally in RPG speedruns, you have to run from every enemy. The thing about this game, I think that makes it a little odd for speedrunning, is the fact that the hitbox for getting into a fight with them is like huge. It's massive. You can like not even be touching their character model, and you still get put into a battle. So I think for the speedruns for this, they actually have to flee. They have to physically get to the fight and flee. They can not even be touching them. I don't understand how it works. It's really strange. I'm surprised that worked right there. I'm shocked it did. Shocked it didn't put me into a fight. That's one of the cool things about JRPG speedruns, is the movement, like avoiding a lot of the fights. But this game kind of doesn't really let you do that. It does sometimes. But the hitbox on them is gigantic. No, I don't care about God of War. I've heard bad things about that game. I think God of War was better when it was a bootleg Japanese character action game. But then they just made it like everything else, so... Lost a lot of the interest I had. Last one I played through was 2. I did beat the first 2. No, I played the PSP one. What was it? Ghost of Sparta? Whatever that one was called. I haven't touched those games since. That was like 15 years ago. That was the last time I touched God of War. Oh, whoa! $20 donation. What was that for? Alright, well... that means two things. I have to show my, donation thing here. And then I'm gonna order dinner. So, first things first. Here you go. There you go. Thank you. You did not need to do that, but thank you. It's nice of you. I'll order some dinner in a bit. Oops. Yeah, that's a worthy reason to support me. You don't support me because you like my content, or you like me as a person. You should donate because you get to see T-Pose Virgil. That's a dank meme. You know, you don't see that meme anywhere else. That's the real reason to support me. Not because you like that I work hard on this every day or anything. Just to see T-Pose Virgil, that's a completely valid reason. I was crying laughing. That's from a friend of mine's stream. He was trying to he tries to chronicle all the animations for the legendary weapons. He spent money to do that, by the way, real money. And Virgil just kept T-posing. It happened like 4 times. He was obviously pissed off, but he took it in good strides. He sent me that clip. I was like, I want to use that on my stream. He's like, sure. He got something good out of his bad experience. Yeah, it's a good meme.
敗北は遠慮しておこう。無作法が過ぎるな。そういう連携だ。いけるぞ。
これで
終わりだ。今日も俺の拳は絶好調。
シスル。
あらら、お友達がいるの？
よかった。これで渡れる。俺はある。
まさかグレゴンに会うとは思わなかったよ。
Sorry if you want to see the story, but I'm not sitting
シ
through.
スロディアはうまくいってるみたい
I'm
ね。
not sitting through all that again.
おかげでこっちは
Especially because this is like
専念できる。
2 dungeons before the plot jumps the shark and it becomes about random common rider aliens controlling everything.
シスロディアはずっとこんなだよ。
Red common riders like controlling everything behind the scenes, and a generic monster being the true last boss. Fuck that, man. Skipping it all. And all of it is told in text. There's like barely any visuals for
風
it.
に乗ってひとっ飛
It
び。
just makes it worse.
だったらよかったのに。
まあ、急ごうぜ。
今の会話何？老後？全然意味がわかんないんだけど。
悪い悪い。
I don't remember, man. I don't remember. I can't answer that question. I think it's going here.
今日は屋根の下で休めそうね。
Maybe I explained it in my old videos or something. I honestly don't remember. Yeah, Sage can probably tell you. She has like 8 trillion hours in that game. Like 8,000 or something. Probably get some help from her. She's in chat right now. Definitely played it more than I did. See, 8 billion to 2,700. I was close.
品定めさせてもらおう。
Yeah, it's it can be hard to validate playing that game for long periods of time. You're not the only one. Alright, I'm gonna order something to eat since I got a $20 donation and I get paid tomorrow, so get paid from my other job. They're giving me some money, so I'm gonna go to the game center and enjoy myself, get out for a bit. There's health food stores like literally next door. Let's see. Fastest near you. First, let me make sure they don't deliver it to my neighbor's house, because I don't want to go over there at 9 o'clock when I'm on my day off. Here we go. I wish Five Guys was open right now. That sounds mighty good. The only one that's only one in town that I'm in the radius for is in the mall. So when the mall closes, they close. They aren't good late night munchies material. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, luckily I'm just down the street, so it's not a big deal if that happens, but I'm sitting here in my pajamas right now. I have no intention of leaving the house anymore tonight, so... It's happened a couple times. I've been at home on my day off and I like order something and it shows up over there and they have to tell me to come get it. You know, I'm avoiding that tonight. I don't want to deal with that. Alright, just a warning. I'll probably just stop the stream and I'll come back, or I might just pause it and put on some music. I might just pause it and put some music on or something. Yeah, the Wendy's is like, it's a mile away, it's walking distance. Alright, yeah, it's gonna be here about half an hour, so play this until then. One time I ordered Wiener Schnitzel, and they sent it to... They sent it to a house 2 houses down, where I don't even think anybody was like living there at the time. They sent me the photo. I'm like, what the hell? What did you guys do? Like, I had to awkwardly go over there and take my food like I was stealing it, even though I'm the one that paid for it. They delivered it 2 houses down for some reason. I should have complained to them. Luckily, I got to it before it got too cold, but I really should have called the support. I just don't like being a Karen. You know, if the food's still edible and they don't, like, screw it up, I'm fine. Don't need to be a drama queen about it. Still, though, when you deliver it, like, 2 houses down, and I'm looking for it and I can't find it, that's not a good look. That was months ago, yeah. A couple months ago. It happened.
やれるぜくらいな行くぞ俺の真骨頂そのまま任せてくれレンガグランドだった昇竜と入りなレンガだバイオレーハやれるぜバイオレーハ俺ら危険連天やれるぜ人権ファイアシェここの少年を奏でようバッタイドクダッ風に乗る
賞賛に値する
形相襲撃襲来ガリオ空破挑発しろ
一気に終わらせるわ行きなさいアドレビートオブリア
そういうと
光を
取るな
これで
終わりだレンガだロタピオネフェアリーサー君からは目を離せないな面倒すまない俺の真骨頂そういう反逆風神剣ロックブリック逆ブラディアローリングライダーストライクヨットそういうレンガ剣反逆ネックスやらせないストライクアクアリフォーブント戦いのさなかやばいのよ
避けるのよ
俺の真骨頂
敵の術は私が奪うよ
誰に言ってるぜそのまま寝てろ今だ
これで
終わりだ
Random 30 FPS cutscene. Really weird.
これいい
Yeah, I think I'll probably just knock out some side quests. I guess it doesn't even really matter though. I have all this broken stuff. Next dungeon's pretty obnoxious. It's the one where you have to, the Guts dungeon. Alien Guts.
いかも戦いが楽になるといいな
マハバ
There's no real point in doing the side quests, besides the ones that give you the extra fights. 'Cause I already did everything the first time. It all carries over. In fact, most of them you don't even have to do because you already have the materials for
物
them.
騒なところ
You
に
just talk to them
俺
and
たちが
clear it.
片付ければ少しは平穏になるさ
相変わらず
The
人
Alien
がい
Guts
いこと
dungeon. Probably just skip every fight I can in here. This dungeon is pretty bad.
中も外に負けず劣ら
Especially
ずの様
with
相
the
だな
forced backtracking.
興味深い
レネギスから現れたのに
It's nice how none of the chests matter, none of the side quest rewards matter.
見てもグネグネ
You
の
can just
ムキムキ
skip all that.
何のためかさっぱりだ
I'll probably grind out the Fell Arms later on, and then wait for that NG Plus mod to come back. And I won't touch this game after that, so
ダナの
might not see any
力
more of this game after today.
レネギスに送られているの
Definitely
か
finish this.
叩くそういう
This dungeon's pretty draining now. Edmund Tencho.
状況が逆転したら
敵はわずか押し切るわよ。
もう一踏ん張りだ
Shorebba.
腕が上がったから
そうでないと困るわ。
ああ答えてみせるさ
なんだか森の中のような生き物の中のような不思議な感じがするな。
The thing that makes this dungeon a pain is the massive hitboxes on
やるのみ
勝っちゃうぞ。
the enemies. Really hard to dodge fights. I think that's one of the ways that they pad out this game. You don't have the consistent ability to avoid fights.
鍛えた甲斐が
The best you can do is just run from it. But a lot of them are essentially forced encounters. You could be like way on the side of a character model for the enemies, and you'll still get
も
through
う
the
敵は
fight.
いないようだな。
I've watched a little bit of the speed run for this. It does seem like they actually do just flee for most fights.
どきなさい。
Usual JRPG speedrun stuff, like really clean movement to avoid fights. Kinda doesn't apply here. The game doesn't really let you do that.
こう飛ばれるとやりたくて仕方ねえシオ頼めるか
ええ、
任せてるシオ
これで
終わりだ今だ俺を怒らせやがって
巻き込め。
ネガティブレイト次アッカバルシュートやれるぞ決死に耐えこの調子でいこう
No, I don't care for Final Fantasy at all.
突破するぞ
And it's not on PC, and I don't want to play it at 30 FPS with bad load times. Maybe if it came to PC, I'd try it.
空を飛ぶやつか
私なら落とせる。
I think I'm done playing games at like 30 FPS. Over it.
怒りの拳を受けてみな
I heard that game was pretty good though. Seems like people mostly liked it. I did not grow up with Final Fantasy VII, so
ブラッディハウリー
I did not grow up with that game at all. I did play it for a little bit. I had a friend let me borrow the PC version. I just didn't like it. I thought the graphics were terrible, even at the time. I just didn't like. I just didn't like how slow it was. It wasn't for me. I don't have the childhood nostalgia for Final Fantasy at all. I just didn't really play them growing up. It is on PS4, yes. It's not on the PS5 version. I don't have the PS5. Yeah, I don't have the usual nostalgia for
一つ試してみる
Final Fantasy that a lot of people my age have. I just never really
結
played
構
them.
な高さまで登ってきたんじゃないか
I gave those ones a try. I only played it for like a couple hours. Something like that. It's just not for me. I'm glad the game got the remake it deserved. I mean, it definitely needed one. That game is really ugly as sin by today's standards. I don't even really think it. I think it looked worse than the pixel art even back then. It definitely needed a remake. I'm glad people got what they wanted.
サクッと蹴散らしてやら
Just it sucks that it's gonna take them like 10 years to finish it. It's not a complete game.
これで
I've had some people recommend that game to me, and I'm like, well, maybe when the other parts are out in like 10 years. Because I don't have any emotional attachment to that series or that game at all. I would pretty much just be judging it on, you know, how it is
この
now.
頃ついているみたいだ
It's not like this game where I've invested so much time into the older ones, and it's one of my favorite game series, and this game was, until the mod at least, didn't really deliver on my expectations. Final Fantasy, it's like whatever. I played those games like a couple hours and didn't like them. No, the Final Fantasy remake is like, it's like the equivalent of like the first couple hours of the original one. There's no way that they can put the entire thing in there. They're gonna make more money off of it in parts. I just wonder how they're gonna do, like, what's the platform situation gonna be like? There's no way they're gonna put the third part on PS4 in like 6 years. PS4 is already on its way out. I just don't know. I don't know how they're gonna get around like hardware limitations. No, they sure as hell don't want to keep building it around the PS4. They might just do it like the transition from God of War 2 to God of War 3, where you had to get a current gen console. Which sucked because, you know, that game ended on a cliffhanger too. You had to go cough up $600 for a PS3. Yeah, they stopped PS4 production, or most of it. They stopped most of it, I think, because they're trying to get everybody on the 5, and the 5 is basically just a straight upgrade. It's not like Nintendo consoles where the old ones still have value because their backwards compatibility is really bad. But the PS5 is literally just the PS4 but better, so I guess they figured there's no point in producing them anymore.
鍛えた甲斐があったな。
Fuck Winji.
これで
終わりだ。
力が
Alright,
みな
looks
ぎっ
like
てく
my
る。
food is almost here, so... what do you guys prefer? We just play some music. I think I'll just stop the stream. I'll just come back in like 20 minutes. Just leave a tab open. I wanna take my time eating and not feel like I'm pressured to come back. I'm just gonna take a break for like 15-20 minutes. Enjoy my food. Yeah, I'm just gonna come back in like 20-30 minutes, so just don't go anywhere, I'll be back. I want to enjoy my food and not feel pressure to speed up and give myself indigestion by eating too fast. So I'm just gonna enjoy my dinner. I will be back. I'll go ahead and finish Arise, and I'll probably play some Grid tonight as well. And then maybe